little baby boy. My mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. Coming up, great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. The fans here in Detroit ready to cheer on their Pistons in this interconference matchup. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Well, they're a great team, but you're going to lose a few, especially going up against a team you don't know that well.
And you look at these teams, Tim, both full of a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, a lot of exuberance when they're on the floor.
Yeah, I love these kind of matchups, Kevin, because you're looking at youth and you're looking at the future of the league. These guys want it, and they want it now.
And they don't seem to blink, do they? It's not too big for them.
No, absolutely unfazed by this stage. How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, JP Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make it uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Kevin, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And, Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
From 10 feet out, and it's Yao getting it to go down.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Yao. The kick out to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Outside, Stojakovic sinks the three-pointer.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence, sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
With the step back. Over in the corner, George. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Stojakovic. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Pistons. From downtown, it's hauled in by Zubac. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Johnson. Now Stojakovic. 5 on the clock. Nice defense from Dort.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Wow. That's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Wagner looking it over. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Pistons leading by 3. Solid 6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And there's the call on Lou George. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Johnson outside. Driving in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And he makes both free throws. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden with it. Outside, George cranes it from beyond the arc. George got 6 points.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Harden. Puts the move on. Pocket 6.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
His first shot coming late. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Detroit up 1. Live.
60. Trailblazers. 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And GA, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Johnson, right side. Wagner on the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wide with it. Now guarded by Towns.
And if you're going to foul flag, you really got to hit him, or else he's capable of fighting through that contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good. Flag. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flag, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Towns. Hasn't made one yet. Gay outside. Johnson in the corner. 3 on the clock. No good from Gay. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Alexander Walker. They need this. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Flag with it. Gay picks him up defensively. The shot. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Flag. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
The Pistons have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
No good from Gay.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making a change here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal developments.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Nifty move. Just 4 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. Arenas has got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wagner left side. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurt.
Up again to the right side. The Pistons working the ball around now. And a wide open look for Flag. No good from outside. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Now Stojakovic. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Pass the Flag. Arenas adds a 2-pointer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Arenas has got 7 points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Yao. Misses from close range. Pistons leading by 13. Fires the three. And Gilbert Arenas with the three. He's got 10.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
A nice shot by Yao.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive board.
And here's Arenas outside. That shot misses. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Pistons. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Back to Arenas. Spins. And it's done in the corner. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson outside. Magic flushes it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Arenas misses.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Gilbert Arenas.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Nasty out. Stolen by Harden. Here's Thompson. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Blows the alley-oop jam. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Harden's shot is off.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Pistons leading by 11. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Kevin, back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers trailed by 11. There goes Magic. And stolen by Thompson. From past the arc, Dort misses. .135 left to play here in the third. The three from Johnson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The screen from Thompson. Baseline jumper. And he nails the jumper. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .110 left here in the third quarter. Gay outside. There's the screen. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Fires for three. Dort misses. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Towns for three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Mathurin. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 5 seconds left to play in the third. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he sinks the second. Here's Harden. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Harden will bring it up for Detroit. The lead is 15. Over Mathurin. Zubac. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Portland with the ball. Inside. Here's Towns. Detroit with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Trailblazers trailed by 15. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Detroit leads by 15. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Nasty out. Back to Johnson. Now here's Young. Zubac's defending. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Here's Flag. A 3 off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Towns looking around. Over Flag. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Vucevic with the rebound. Pistons leading by 12. Thompson right side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Johnson double teamed. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Flag. Wide open. Good on the jump shot.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
On the wings to Jokic. Knocks down the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
With the floater. Stewart outside. Here's Thompson.
Who's watching here?
Trying again. And he lays that one in. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Trailblazers trailed by 8. Johnson attacking. Oh, the slam dunk.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Flag connects with the J.
Smooth J from Flag there. An effective play for this team.
.124 left to play here in the 4th. And yeah, it's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Thompson. Insane move and bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And here are the Pistons now. At one point, they led by 16. Now, Flag. Arenas up top. Puts it right back up and in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Stewart with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
At the line.
Good on both. And here are the Pistons. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. And so the Pistons take the win. Even early.
Prayer hands. Yeah.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands. Yeah.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Just the tone of my voice made you.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Randall outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Harden inside the three-point line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Brunson with a clean look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Harden's shot is off. Hornets leading by 4. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Randall throws it down.
Started.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Dort. It's stolen by Gobert. Brunson outside. Takes it inside. Carter for three. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets leading by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Hart. And that one's good. Brunson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hands it from downtown.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's sharp.
22.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Brunson attacking. Hart, right side. On the clock. Bulls from the top of the key. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Arenas. And again, Detroit with the 3.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Dort.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Puts it up from 15. Arenas misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Pistons leading. And it's Vucevic in the corner. The second chance effort. Outside for Arenas. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
to Mitchell. Mitchell on the move. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
That bucket in no time at all. Arenas has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. And the Pistons lead by 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
It's Harden down low.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Back to Randall. Pass to Carter. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That one's good from the corner.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Harden up top. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. Dort misses. Hornets trail by 7. 3-pointer, Randall. Screen by Allen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Randall. Down low. Over Thompson. Fires from the wing. No good off the front iron. Pistons lead by 8. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Carter. It's hauled in by Zubac. So it's Detroit now. From deep Harden. That shot off the mark. Hornets trail by 8. Right side Billups. Pass to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Pistons lead by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And stolen by Thompson. And that one's good, Barnes.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
Goes up on the wing. Out to Carter. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Thompson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Here's Harden. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Hornets trail by 11. For the three. Oh, drew the foul. It almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
Here's the three. And Trey Murphy gets the three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here is Arenas. He's got 8. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Arenas. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
It's stolen by Gobert. Brunson outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here is Carter. Here's Brunson. And Vucevic pulls it down. Pistons leading by 9. Arenas with it. Brunson picks him up. Puts one up from 19. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Carter lays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Vince Carter.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Out to the wing. Back to Arenas. And they double up Arenas.
2 minutes remaining in this game.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good on the wing 3. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And the dunk by Stewart.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
And here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Here's Arenas. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here is Arenas. He's got 12. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Arenas has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pistons leading by 14. No good with the elbow jumper. Now here's Billups. Hart outside. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Rebounded by Vucevic. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Count it.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Here's Billups. Rebound by the Pistons. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Arenas outside. On the wing, Arenas. Goes back up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Arenas has got 11 in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Driving inside. Bucket is good. Arenas has got 21.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
So both teams changing it up here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Billups. Gobert in the corner. Back to Billups. Randall down low. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Hornets missing. Detroit leading by 20. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And stolen by Thompson. And the layup falls. Thompson's got 20 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking, jump shot, get a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Mitchell outside. Charlotte moving it around. Gobert trying to get open. Out to Carter. Second shot opportunity. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that's 12 points for Vince Carter.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Brunson right side. The baseline J. And the shot falls short this time. Pistons leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was from Amen Thompson.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
From deep Harden, it's rebounded by Charlotte. For three, Thompson with the rebound. .30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. Barnes, right side. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Dort. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall outside. Carter outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Pistons.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the billin'. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz and a lack. Man, I been in the back with the in the stars. I been out front with the thugs and the guards. I been on the yard with the I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. You can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before two. We can hit my go get some. You still wanna kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a good buy. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the out. You still in my delt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Hardy, har. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy.
This is SBA Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City as the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Celtics. Here's Jokic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunity.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Pass to Zubac. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The shot by Wade, wide open. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
And here is Zubac. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden. The drive by Wade. Off target on the 15-footer. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And here are the Pistons now. Here's Thompson. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Harden outside. Out to Thompson. Back to Harden. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Great job by Harden, recognizing the clock ticking down and getting that one off in time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials. call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I really like how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back over to you, Kevin.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Barnes with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
And the shot is good from Garnett. Garnett's got 6.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he makes that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Played outside. Stolen by Thompson. He takes it in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Asar Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Over in the corner, Dort. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good, Barnes.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And a deep 3 from Harden. Come on. Outside, Dort. Now Zubac, just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Outside, Dort. No good with the triple. Here's Garnett. James Harden getting it done for the Pistons. He comes away with 11 points.
25. The Rockets. 13.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot. That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blasting to the shooter.
Count it, good. Wags got his first points in this one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
It's Flag, top of the key. The rebound by Bataze.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
So, Greg for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Flag with it. Pass to Arenas. In the corner, it's Flag. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Back to Nash. Ginobili looking around. Here's Sabonis. Shoots from the baseline. Off the left rim and out.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
He can't hit that time. Rockets trailed by 11. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. Here is Arenas. Scoreless thus far. Fires the three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And the Pistons lead by 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass the Flag. Now here's Vucevic. A three-pointer, no good. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph, Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Pass the Flag. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the three ball is good. 6 points for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Shot clock at 6. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Off target with his three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Wade. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Jokic. And Garnett has it in the corner. Fades away. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Back to Arenas. Another three for Detroit.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Harden. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road floor. Can't hit from in close. Pistons leading by 9. To the middle. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now, this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Detroit with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden outside. Offline with his three. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Houston. Thompson outside. Back to Paul. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Thompson looking for an opening. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Garnett can't get it to go.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Harden for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Nash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Now, Flag. He's got 5. And here's Arenas outside. Ginobili left side. Pass to Nash. Screen by Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, when you face Sabonis, boxing him out must be at the top of the scouting report. DeMontis is the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Sabonis at the elbow. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Nash with it. And Arenas picks him up defensively. One-on-one here. This one for 3. No good there. Rockets trail by 9. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to Ginobili. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Ginobili. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Ginobili's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Back to Arenas. Pass to Stewart. From the arc. And Gilbert Arenas, good for 3. Arenas has got 11.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Ginobili can't hit. Pistons leading by 10. Launches a 3. No good from Arenas. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Rockets. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart in the corner. Outside for Arenas. Cranes the 3-pointer. Arenas has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Detroit.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Sabonis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 4 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Rockets trailed by 13. That's a 2 from Paul. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Paul's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Rockets. Stolen by Wade. And it's Houston on the break. And the shot is good from Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Outside, Dort. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Wade. Barnes grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Wade outside. Garnett outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Dort for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And Thompson gets it to go.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Shakes him. Wade can't hit. And it's Detroit's ball. They've gone in a 10.
Hold on! Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. On defense, Detroit. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Garnett can't get it to go. And there's